Hey, what's up, Twitch and other viewers? Today we are streaming Pathfinder, Kingmaker. I've never played this game before. This is going in completely blind. I have played Baldur's Gate. I'm an old fart, so I played Baldur's Gate 1 and 2 back in the day, which is kind of what this is. I've played a lot of the reboots too, like Tyranny, Pillars of Eternity, I think it's called. So, we'll give this a go right now. There's your main story. Explore the Stolen Lands, a wild territory that has been contested for centuries. Hundreds of kingdoms have risen and fallen in these lands, and now it is time for you to mark your mark. Make your mark by building your own kingdom. To succeed in this, you'll need to survive the harsh wilderness and the menace of rival nations, as well as perils from within your own court. Interesting. Okay, we're gonna do the main story. I do have all the expansions and all that good stuff, so we just got that on the Steam summer sale. Okay. Difficulty, we're gonna go with challenging. I had the chance to look at these a little bit before I started the stream. Challenging sounds like it's probably the most of what I would kind of want to play. We're gonna go ahead with challenging for the difficulty. I don't feel like trying hard or unfair. And I feel like normal... I'm assuming you can save and reload. This isn't Iron Man mode, so... Challenging just means I'll have to save and reload if worst case scenario. Not the end of the world. Yeah, see, here's the Iron Man mode down here. Last as Lanti mode. And I'm not turning that on. But I will play challenging. Alright, we get to create a character here. Create a character from scratch, or we can choose one of the existing characters. So it doesn't look like there are races in this game. Wait. Halfling. So when you create a character, do you get to pick a race? Yeah, so you do get to choose a race, class, gender, alignment, customize their appearance, finally tune their abilities, skills, and feats. Okay. Alright, seeing that, we're gonna... I think we're gonna go with the cleric. A halfling cleric. Heals allies, supports them in battles. Sounds like a lawful good character. We're just gonna dive right in here. I could create my own, but I'm just gonna play one of these. Usually I would create my own, but I don't want to get bogged down creating a character, so we're just gonna hop right in here. Okay, we're not done here. And I still get to pick a character. I still get to pick an alignment. Cool. Alright.
Ah, a test of my abilities.
A mere flesh wound.
That's funny, you can use a male voice.
I did it! Contemplate on your mistakes. We won't falter.
I feel faint.
None shall escape.
A unexpected outcome.
The road calls me. I'll take the bait.
Oh, so we don't have to actually be good at this point. That was so when I was reading the character descriptions, I thought this was already gonna be filled in, but oh, you have to be good when you're a cleric, it looks like. That can pretty much go any direction. Probably neutral good or chaotic good.
I will see this through.
May I see your entrails, please?
I'm wounded.
Let us bide our time.
Yeah, we're into the reserves. Ha. And we're gonna go ahead and be neutral good. Actually, we'll do chaotic good.
Aim carefully.
I just want to say wow on this screen. So is this stuff I'm customizing, or is this just showing me what I'm starting with? I'm not seeing anything I can change. We're just gonna hop right here. I don't think I'm supposed to do anything on this page. Showing me that I start with 3 level 1 spells, unlimited level 0. Wow, there's a lot going on with this game.
Our story started at the mansion of an Aldori sword lord. Drawn by the promise of a most dangerous task and a commensurately huge reward, heroes of all stripes gathered here.
Where are they? This is taking forever! It didn't even say what this was for, just that the Aldori were looking for heroes. Who are the Aldori anyway? Rich folk?
If you can't be patient, no one's keeping you here. Just go back to your mountains or whatever hole you crawled out of. The Aldori Sword Lords run the premier school for the dueling arts. They're also the richest and most influential group in this part of Brevoy. Take that tone with them, and they'll teach you some manners pretty quickly.
I really like this, that you can hover over things they talk about and it gives you a tooltip.
All right, you purple toad, just shut your trap. And if you can't, I'll help you.
Hush! Quiet! They're coming.
Greetings, everyone. I am Sword Lord Jamandi Aldori, and this is Lord Mayor Yosef Selimius of Restov. Welcome to my mansion.
We thank you from the bottom of our hearts for responding to our call. You may be few, but that's unavoidable. We need only the best of the best for this task. And I see true heroes before me, strong and fearless, exactly what Restov needs.
Thank you, Lord Mayor. Now, to the point. South of here, just beyond Brevoy's border, lies a region known as the Stolen Lands. This is disputed territory, and while it's long been claimed by nearby states, it's never been truly taken. I won't bore you with the legal technicalities. Suffice to say that anyone with enough courage and power to seize the stolen lands and name themselves Baron or Baroness, claiming dominion, well, none of the neighboring states would be able to challenge it. Of course, Restov would be first to recognize the legitimacy of this new state, as well as the noble title of its founder.
So the city of Rostov is basically saying whoever claims this land will be its founder. Interesting.
Unfortunately, one serious obstacle stands between you and this title. A gang of bandits holds sway in the stolen lands. Their chief, who they call the Stag Lord, considers himself the rightful owner of these lands, and no one has yet been able to challenge his power. Bring me his head, and you'll be able to return to the stolen lands as their legal ruler. Any questions?
That's a good point. As I see it, this Stag Lord already holds power over the region with confidence. Many noble bloodlines were started by bandits who just got lucky, weren't they?
Being a rabble-rouser here.
Perhaps because we do have standards to maintain. This room has seen many celebrations of adventurers, and even those who just got lucky. But giving a noble title to a bandit lord? That's one thing that's never happened here, and it won't while I still breathe.
Don't ask stupid questions. Why should you even care? What they have to gain and why, that's for Lady Aldori and I to discuss. It's none of your concern. Your only concern is to swing your sword around, or whatever it is you do.
Of course, we stand to benefit from this enterprise. But if you're concerned that we intend to rule your country from afar, using you as a front, well, please know that these concerns are unfounded. Let's just say that we have a strong interest in the region's stability. We have need of a ruling power we can negotiate with, not bandit gangs and monster hordes.
What is that smell in the air? Is it the smell of unspoken words and political intrigue?
Excellent. You venture forth tomorrow. For now, you can take some time to get to know one another better. Or you can head straight to your guest rooms to get some rest. You'll find we've already prepared supplies for you there. And thank you again for agreeing to take part in this expedition. I wish you luck.
Thank you again, with all my heart, for replying to this call. The flare in your eyes reveals your courage, the unshakable will that distinguishes true heroes. I look at you, O champions of Restov, and doubt not for a second that you'll be victorious. So venture forth toward your feet. Go, and return in triumph.
Hi, my name's Lindsay. I'm a bard, though this is my first real adventure. So, shall we go teach this Stag Lord a lesson?
Funny, there's these super innocent acting hobbits and they're going to chop off the head of a bandit. Kind of feels like a satire.
Likewise. Actually, I also wanted to ask you something. How do you feel about this Tartuccio fellow? I think he's pretty obnoxious personally. He appointed himself head of the team, and he's just after the Baron's crown, or whatever it is. Baron's where? Doesn't matter. I don't like him. I think you should be team leader. When I first saw you, I couldn't help but think, now here's a real hero. Someone who'll be praised in poems and songs. This is the person I'll write my book about. Damn, I should have led with that. Please, just let me explain. You know what the trouble with most heroes' biographies is? They're always written years later, based on the tales of, best case, people who saw things from the outside. Worst case, someone heard about it from their brother, who heard it from their friend, who heard it from their cousin, and so on, adding a new batch of lies each time. Every time I read about a heroic journey, I think to myself, why didn't they just bring a bard with them to write it all down properly? And then I thought, I could be that bard. I just needed to find a suitable hero and volunteer to follow along on their glorious adventure. A great plan, huh? And here we are, with a heroic journey lying before us. Who's going to be the hero? Some dwarf who keeps muttering about how we'll all die? Or maybe that horrific scythe lady? Or, God's forbid, Tartuccio? No way. Deal. All right. I'm going to my room to write about tonight. See you in the morning.
Wow. This game has a lot going on. I'm familiar with this type of system where you memorize spells. Let's take a look here and just see. Extra planar dog. Oh, this is very much like Baldur's Gate, though. It's kind of like the second edition Dungeons and Dragons rules. Kind of cool. Yeah, this game isn't messing around. I'd forget these right now, but I'm gonna wait. But I'm gonna put a spot for my domain spell. I think protection from evil is just a good all-round spell. Okay. Alright, let's do this.
I'll go ahead.
Help! Help! The mansion's under attack. We need to help. Some villains broke in and started killing everyone. I barely made it. Hurry, we have to help the guards fight off the attackers or we'll all be cut down one by one.
Okay.
Enemy near.
So, I already got the auto pause set. Let me just take a look here quick. I'm assuming that there's rounds. Okay, just for learning the game, I'm gonna have it pause after each round. So let's see what we got here. We have a scimitar and a shield.
Una Adayana.
Okay, so we got our Shield of Faith off. He attacked us, he missed. Let's see if we can attack him now. Assuming we just left click on him, maybe? Right click? Yeah. So does that mean he has to roll over a 20? How the hell will he even hit me? Get wrecked. We're gonna wear this chain shirt. That's kind of cool how they have this weight system. So you get fatigued if you're carrying more stuff. just gonna keep it for now. And what is this thing? I think our scimitar is better.
The path is clear.
Inviting you out of our story.
Damn, 8 damage on a freaking crossbow shot? Holy shit.
A solid plan.
You're just in time. A bit longer and I'd have been... Whew, I don't even want to think about it. Can you imagine what a terrible loss this would have been? But it's all right now. I'm safe, sound, and unscathed, ready to lead you to victory. Lady Jamandi's holding the line in the banquet hall. You know, the one where she had us gathered before. We need to make our way to her. And along the way, we'll try to save some of these dummies who are supposed to accompany us to the stolen lands. Speaking of dummies, take this ring. Quiet now, so that little fool doesn't hear us. She might try to steal it herself. It's magical. It'll protect you. You'll need it while you work to defend me.
Sure, I'll take it. So now we have 3 characters in our party. Look at these ribs, what the heck, man? That's some fast decomposition. Oh, that's cool. It's nice it lets you pick it all up at once. There's some shit down here.
Tread lightly.
So what do these guys do? Where's... You're a halfling... what? You're a halfling bard. We have a halfling cleric, a halfling bard, and a gnome sorcerer. Chaotic evil. Damn, dude. You're not a nice guy. A sorcerer with no evil, you're level 1. Oh, he has a lot of level 0 spells he can cast. I'm gonna put some of these down in my spell bar.
Our duty calls.
they really want to kill the main character.
Forwards.
Learn from my mistake.
Yes.
So she fell to -2 hit points, but it didn't look like she was dead. But definitely knocked down.
May I suggest another way to use this spell?
I'm gonna turn off the auto pause. Still going to keep the pause on if an ally is down, low HP. Should do it. I'm gonna save with that.
Let us be careful.
Enlighten me. I deserve better.
The path is clear. I'll go ahead.
mean, am I supposed to cook? I see a crossbow here.
Let's head out.
Blood for Gorham! It's the end for you rats!
They dare to attack me?
I'm not sure what their hit points are. I was gonna just. Oh, there's only one left. Guess it doesn't. Guess that character doesn't need any help.
Oh, it's you. Stay up from under my feet or I'll strike you down. Blood for Gorham!
Barbarians.
I think that's exactly how heroes should be.
What, stupid, sweaty, and always looking for something to gobble up or lop the head off of? Calistria, save me from such heroes.
The path is clear.
That's pretty funny. You just walked over the assassin down there and just smashed him. It's kind of funny. It's like a big frost giant.
I don't tolerate fools.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
My skills exceed yours.
Way ahead of you.
What have we here? This chest is full of gold. I guess it's for the guards' salaries, all things considered. Well, those freeloaders don't seem to have been working too hard for it. Maybe we should pocket it instead.
What? No, we're heroes, not thieves.
Who said we were stealing it? We'll just take the gold for safety so the assassins don't get it. And then we can heroically return it to Jamandi when this is all over.
I'm chaotic good, so I'll go with the alignment choice.
Finally, a voice of reason.
Do what you want. I don't care. It was just a suggestion. But there's a lot of money in that chest, and with all these bandits running around, it wouldn't be any better if they stole it.
So I can only wear up the medium armor with a cleric. About the bard. Light armor. No armor. Oh, it's a shared stash, okay. Oh, I see, so this is just what your character has equipped, okay. That's actually really cool. We'll give her the chain shirt. Well shoot, I could have kept a lot more stuff I've been picking up then. Not be able to use tower shields. No, just light, heavy buckler, got it. A mace I think I'll wear though. That longbow, I think. A lot of the stuff I'm picking up nobody can use. We're gonna keep on going here.
Oh, familiar faces. I hope you're not so frightened as to swing at every shadow. It's me, Jaethal. I don't recommend advancing down the hallway, assuming you value your life, of course. There were a few people with me, and you can see what happened to them.
And just how did they all end up dead while you don't seem to have a scratch?
I'll answer but briefly and just once. Further scares and explanations will wait until we aren't being hunted by a group of assassins. Deal? All right. I'm undead. These traps are deadly to the living, but they're harmless to me.
What do you mean undead? Really? Like zombies or skeletons or...
As I said, further explanations will wait until later. All you need to know right now is that we're on the same side, and we have to fight off a small army of hired assassins. Let's get to it. Share your will.
What's this character all about? Inquisitor Elf, okay. You are indeed an undead creature. Cool. You can use light armor, medium armor. Do you already have stuff? Yeah, you got good stuff.
Look here.
frenzy was called forth.
The only thing that throws me off is I'm used to left clicking, not moving. I'll get used to it. Couple scrolls.
I wrote it like I saw it.
Well, that's not really fair. I'm guessing since it's scripted that they just saw me. So I was sneaking my bard. Okay. I get it.
State your desire.
I'm trusting you here.
I know that's a puzzle, but I also don't understand what the puzzle is. I'm assuming you want all these guys raising their swords or lowering their swords. But I don't understand if I press one, why some raise, some don't. Like I press this one, that one... Do they have something I'm missing? They all look the same. Shields behind him, maybe? I have no idea. I'm not this smart or patient. Let's just keep rolling. Ouch. Wow. That hit like a truck. Oh, okay.
Ah! Everything is so much fun with a little fire. What a night, huh? I thought I was all alone. It's good you're here. A bit boring, chasing fool assassins without anyone watching the show.
It's not fun at all. Many people have died for nothing.
I don't know where you're heading, but I'll be at the entrance to the main hall. I think I saw some guards there. Join me there, if you wish.
Grotus, I can sense your silhouette hovering over me. It won't be much longer. Soon we shall meet, O Lord of Oblivion.
I'll just get one of the potions.
Too late. Forgive me. Oblivion is calling.
What's this guy talking about? Seems like he's not actually dying. So no matter what, this guy's gonna get the roll.
That's impossible. Oh, it seems you might be right. It seems I will live. I suppose I must postpone meeting my god, not for long, I'm sure. But while we remain in this transient world, Arim is at your service.
Wow, you get a party of 6, that's pretty cool. Another cleric. Arim's just a whiner, one of a kind. He's just like the character I made. Okay.
You, run and get an axe. You, bring more water. You, stay here and hold our defense. Those assassins are still around here somewhere. Aha! Some of our guests survived. Good. You need to get to the banquet hall and help Lady Jamandi.
Fire doesn't frighten me, thanks to hell's blood running in my veins. I'll go ahead and wait for you on the other side. Catch up!
May Abadar keep you safe.
Interesting. Well, I have a choice between something kind of pragmatic and something good, but my athletics check isn't very good, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yay. We saved the guards. Wait, who the hell's this? Huh? Who are you? I must have missed something. Paladin. Cool. Can't cast spells. Can use heavy armor. You already got a tower shield. You're ready to go. My character is so weak.
Tread lightly.
That's very generous. lot of opponents. Okay. I don't understand, why is that champion running this way? What are they doing? What does that mean?
Learn from my mistake.
Are we actually supposed to win this fight? There's no way, right?
Sister, protect me!
Am I cheesing this here? I don't quite understand.
Sister, protect me!
We're just letting the AI guy tank it all. They're not dying, so... I just cheesed that completely.
Thank you for your valor and bravery. The enemy was strong, but you were stronger, and that means I made the right choice. Just as I thought, there were worthy leaders among you. I'm especially grateful to them for the courage and common sense they showed while defending the mansion. But this attack means we have even less time than I thought. Someone already knows of our plans and is acting against us. You'll begin your expedition immediately.
Lady Aldori, please, I know who arranged this attack. The vile king of Pitax, Iroveti. What's more, I know who among us works for him. Hey, you! Show everyone the ring you're wearing. You think I wouldn't recognize Iroveti's seal? That's why she wasn't killed. The bandits recognized her as one of their own by this signet ring.
Oh, he's chaotic evil.
Yes. Such a gambit would be typical of Iroveti and his henchmen. And yet, it still seems suspicious. There's definitely a spy among us. But who? All I have is one word against another. I'm afraid you're both under suspicion.
They both came to your aid, Lady Jamandi. But a liar's cunning knows no bounds. I've never met these two or their companions. For all I know, they're all conspiring spies.
How could you say that? We fought together. We literally went through fire together. And then you vanished into thin air. After you promised you'd wait.
My words might be rash.
I bet my life the spy's anyone but this woman. I saw how she dealt with those creeps with my own eyes. A true warrior. I'd go with her through hell and high water. This purple crook, on the other hand. He's got the eyes of a spy. And the mug of a spy!
Lady Aldori, don't listen to this thick-headed barbarian. She doesn't know what she's talking about. During the attack, our leader showed her true colors. She forced us to break into the armory and rob it.
Considering the circumstances, that was more than reasonable.
That was a sound decision. Sometimes one must act at one's own risk and peril, until crossing the boundaries of what is allowed. Showing initiative is no crime.
It is insane when faced with death to stop and question whether you may be breaking some law or rule. Even more insane would be to ask forgiveness for making the right decision. Sorry, but your words display a lack of wisdom.
What about that trick she pulled right before we came in here? She knew very well you were fighting the enemy, but instead of rushing to help you, she dallied as long as she could, dropping everything to save people from the fire, even though the guards were handling things just fine. She was obviously hoping to show up too late and find you already dead.
Trying to save others is commendable, but Tartuccio's right. You were needed here more.
May Shellen spare me from ever having to make such a choice, but she behaved decently, as a true leader.
A true leader is someone who has their priorities straight, not someone who would put a valuable ally's life in danger for the sake of some servant.
Enough squabbling. I'm still not sure which of you I can trust. However, the risk of entrusting the whole affair to a spy is too great. Here's what we'll do. 2 teams will head out. That way, I'll know at least one group can be counted on to serve my interests in the stolen lands.
Lady Aldori, most of those who were to set off for the stolen lands have been killed. Those who yet live will require help. Please allow me to join the expedition.
I'm sad to lose such a talented warrior. But you're right, Valerie. They have greater need of you right now. Go, and may Abadar keep you. Which of the 2 teams would you prefer to accompany?
If my leader allows, I would join her team. She seems a worthy commander in my eyes.
Commanders, military leaders, all these laws and rules are but dust and vanity. I suppose I will accompany Tartuccio.
Our leader is good in battle, but I don't like all the spiritual agonizing. I prefer those who can act without wasting time helping every little pipsqueak. Those like Tartuccio.
Ugh, Tartuccio's going to take the credit for himself and be done with it. Shellen, spare me from such allies. I'm going with you. You're a hero worthy of my quill.
As for me, I know neither of these two. At least not well enough. And I have no wish to become an unwitting pawn to an unworthy leader. If Lady Jamandi allows, I'll remain in Restov and help mend the wounds this attack has inflicted. But who knows? The road may bring me to the Stolen Lands, but not yet.
I don't even need to think. I'm coming with this woman. As for you, Purple Toad, just wait until we meet along the way. I'll be sure to hang your rotten spine guts from the trees.
All right, we have 2 teams. To avoid unnecessary conflict on the road, you'll each take a different route to the Stolen Lands. Tartuccio's team will go through Navakta's Crossing. The garrison commandant will provide him all the help he needs. You will take your team to Oleg Levitin's trading post. He's been complaining about the Stag Lord's bandits for a while now. There, you'll be provided with all the necessary travel supplies. I'd like to believe you, but I know all too well how convincing traitors and spies can be. If you're truly innocent, I hope you can forgive me this precaution. While you're away, Keston will investigate the night's events and learn who in Restov is working for Patox. But you should know that it isn't just Patox we need to worry about. The Royal House of Sertova may also interfere in our plans. I've managed to keep this affair a secret from them so far, but that can't last long. By my estimations, you have no more than 3 months. After that, any feats you accomplish will be pointless. And now, farewell. This battle was but the first ordeal along your path, and you overcame it as true champions of Restov. May the obstacles that follow also fall to your feet. Fear nothing, my friends, and return victorious.
Surviving a terrible night, our small team set off to brave our fate. Beware, Stolen Lands. Heroes are on the way.
I mean, I'm guessing this is what I'm supposed to be doing. Let me check my spell books before I rest. This is actually a really very in-depth type game. Let's see what we got here in the spell books. Healing is super important. I mean, I feel like the summon monster would be really nice too. I'm gonna drop that big summon monster. do not memorize spells. So we only have one caster. And we have 2 warrior types. We have a lot of stuff. So I can't go back to this town, it looks like. Alright, I'll be right back. I'm gonna take a quick break. Thought it was gonna be. Okay, we're gonna try resting. I don't know what to expect. Okay. So we're gonna put her on the stealth camouflage, the camp camouflage. This is pretty wild how much is actually that you can actually do in this. Okay. We're gonna use a cook for this one. I think this is what we're gonna do. What we're gonna do, we're gonna F5 it before we save. Okay, that was easy. Another thing I'm going to do now is also make it so the AI doesn't use expendable spells. I'm gonna hang on to those. Especially seeing how important the healing is. Okay, let's get going here. I'm gonna save it and we're gonna go. There's someone on the road. Get ready.
Can you make an epic pose? I need inspiration.
That is indeed someone. Is there a way to look at something? Like, what are these things exactly? Doesn't look like it. We're gonna go with the one on the right first. We're gonna use our summon creature here to try to tank.
Serves you right.
The charge didn't work at all. I think I had to click it and then move them.
You deserved it.
Let us strike as one!
What happened here? Is that all the longer that monster lasted, or did... Oh, it lasts around a level, so it literally just lasts around? Man, that kind of sucks. I should have taken 2 heals in. If I cancel casting this, do I keep the spell? Did I? Yeah, cool. Not a problem. Yeah, the summon sucks. I mean, 1 round, that's, what, an attack? I am gonna remove that, actually, for the future. I think that's just the safest route right now. Let's proceed. Wow, we we gotta rest again. Alright, before we rest, I think it's because we're carrying so much shit. Yeah, we are. We gotta get rid of that stuff. Yeah, we gotta go a lot less than that. I don't think we're gonna get underneath the 284, so we'll just stay where we are, and now we'll try resting. What is this? Oh, Ray's dead. Okay. That's actually pretty nice. Alright, we're gonna rest again right now. I feel like this is the best option, so we're just gonna go with this. That's a bummer. We didn't get any stuff from the hunt, which means we're gonna use all our rations on this. Okay, well, we made it to the trading post. That's good. Save yourselves, fools. Okay. Something I really want to do with the main character too is I want to switch her to a ranged weapon once I get one. It's just so fragile. I don't understand why. Oh, 10 Constitution? What are the other ones like high? 19, 14? That's so strange. Alright, let's head into here. I'm hoping we can sell shit. Bandits. I don't understand. I'm neutral good, but then is it that one of the characters says something different, I'm guessing? Well, so much for peace. Like 3 bandits. Why is she in the front row? I'm looting all that because I'm assuming you'll be able to sell here. I really hope so. Oh, I leveled up. Okay, now we can get some work done here. Alright. Wow, there's a lot of classes in this game. So these are prestige type classes, got it. We're just gonna keep going cleric. It is giving me... What is it giving me? 2 extra spells, really? For first level? That's actually quite good. My character in the Emery one is so similar. I think I'm gonna keep going forward with Persuade. Actually, maybe this actually. Just keep working on like the one thing that they're good at. That's better than everybody else on the team. We'll increase that. Oh, I have another point? Okay, we're gonna do Persuasion also. Looks good. So we have a fighter, a barbarian. Just keep probably doing what they're doing. Unfortunately, we don't. Everything that's suggesting I have people that do better. Persuasion. I'll just do world knowledge. Oh, that's pretty nice. Where did this come from? Oh, I see. I got a weapon focus. Cool. This is a ton of options, Volge. What does armor specialist do exactly? So you get a better AC if I mean, obviously heavy armor is probably the choice. I mean, I can't imagine ever going back. Sure, I take that. You just keep trucking with the bard thing. We are gonna get a bard talent. And more resistances, cool. Everything's recommended. I'm actually gonna work on the trickery and the stealth. Those just seem very useful. What? I still have 2 more points? Oh, because they're class skills. Perception. I'm gonna get a bard talent here. Surprised something like this isn't recommended. Like, I'm kind of tempted to take the trickery focus right now. I mean, just being able to unlock stuff. Alright. Oh, I get an extra spell? Sweet. We need something for crowd control. I think this may be the best. We just need something for like a big group of enemies, because that really was a problem in that fight at the end there. This spell sucks. I'm not taking that. Maybe it'll get better, higher level, but right now I don't really care for it. Huh? I thought I already had this spell. Yeah, I do. Okay. I think sleep is the way to go. Put some... No way, I put some to sleep a minute? A level? Wow. Definitely get that. Alright, perfect. Okay, so I just realized that one of my hotkeys was modifying my stream a little bit, so I apologize for that. I'm gonna have to change that hotkey. 1 second. still gotta level up the barbarian here. And this here will probably be the end of this video.